travel lovers, welcome back to A Wanderlust for Life here on YouTube. I'm Jessica, and yes, Sean is not joining me because this is all about my favorite travel items, and his are mostly gear. So you will see another video about that sometime in the future, but for now I'm going to show you what I travel with. Last year I traveled over 100 days in the year, so I've kind of perfected what I travel with, what I don't need. So these are the things I'm going to show you that I must travel with all the time. This does not include the camera gear, the blogging gear, anything like that. It's just the everyday products that everybody will probably want to travel with. So let's get into it. First up, everybody probably travels with this already, but headphones. So it's up to you whether you want to get noise canceling or not, but you can go big and have these around the ear headphones. These actually come with a cable, so you can plug it into the seat, you know, if you are watching a movie on the airplane. Because keep in mind that if you have Bluetooth headphones, you can't use them on the plane and watch a movie from the seat back. Sean's learned that the hard way. So you can either get a pair of these are Sony's. Sean has Bose. Or not super picky. I also sometimes just use earbuds. It's just kind of up to you, whatever your preference is. Number one thing I think you should always travel with, no matter who you are, if you use electronics or not, is a pen. Always have a pen. Especially if you're going through immigration, have to fill out forms, really for any reason at all. Always, always, always have a pen. Doesn't matter what color, well, black or blue. I take that back, black or blue. Always, always, always have a pen. Number two, if you use electronics, the next one is definitely a must. It is a charger, an external battery. This is a Test Pack Mini, and I really like this because, I don't know if you can see these, but this has a solar panel on it. So you can charge it, you can put it in the plane window and put it down and it'll charge. It does take quite a long time to charge via sunlight, but no worries because you can also charge it from an outlet too. It has two out plugs, so one on this side and one on this side. It's water resistant, sand resistant, all of that. I do not say proof because, I wouldn't call it waterproof, but it is pretty resistant, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Also comes with a little flashlight, just in case you need it. And there is indicators at the top to tell you if it's charging or if it's all the way charged. Love this thing. I've had it for 3 to 4 years, literally every time I travel. And the great thing is you can take your own cable, which is great or not great, depending, but I like it because when I've switched phones, my new phone has USB-C, so I can just use the cable with this instead of the other tiny little external battery you had. Only had, is it micro? I think the micro USB. So it's nice because you can use it no matter what phone you have. All right, I have long hair, as you can see. I should get it cut soon, hopefully. So I use a straightener. I've been traveling with my large straightener. I've recently gotten this one. I don't know if they sell it in the US actually. I tried to find it on Amazon. They do sell it in Europe. So if I don't find this exact one in the US, I'll link a similar one with good reviews below. But the cable is really heavy duty. Like, it looks like it's made to kind of be wound up a bunch of times because I don't know if you've noticed, but on a lot of household stuff, you're worried that you're gonna fray it or whatever. But it's super, super small. I'm gonna unwrap it. Like, it's the size of my hand. And I've already used it a bunch of times. It is super, super handy. I think the only downside is there's one setting. I think it's 200 degrees. On mine, at home, I have it's 2 settings, but still. And it has safety features as well. Like, if you leave it on too long, it'll turn off. So really, really, really handy for somebody like me. We still pack carry-on only, even though we do sometimes check our bags. We really only check our bags if we're flying with KLM or SkyTeam Alliance because we have status and we can. So if you ever see one of our videos and we don't have our rolly bags, we probably check them because we're flying with KLM, Air France, or any of the other airlines, just because we can, guys. Why not? But we always pack for carry-on only. So I'm always using my next product all the time. This is my toiletry bag, well, my liquids bag. So whether or not we check our bags, I always only take this. This is a Kiehl's bag. I think I got it for some sort of special years ago. I really recommend having one bag that you reuse all the time that is durable enough to do so, rather than a Ziploc bag, especially if you travel a lot. The reason is you get used to packing it, you know exactly what goes in there. I really like this one because it has a flat bottom, and then it's wider here, so I just feel like I can pack it better. But the other thing in here, I'm not going to go into what I pack in this. If you're interested, let me know in the comments below, and then I can show you what's in my toiletry bag. But yeah, just let me know if that's something that you want. The Go Tubes, I've been using these for probably over 5 years. You can buy travel size, whatever, your shampoo, your conditioner, your body wash, but just use what you have at home. Like, get the Go Tube. I love these for so many reasons. They are a little pricey. It's a bit of an investment. It's not, you know, the Walmart $1 and you get 3 packs kind of a thing. But it's so much easier to use. So this is silicone. Oh, by the way, this is 1.25 ounces or 37 milliliters. The biggest that you can put in your bag is 100 milliliters. I find that is way too much. I travel most 2.5 weeks outside of the house, like at a time. And just to give you an example, this is 50 milliliters. So like, I just don't see you needing more than this, but they do have them. So I love it because it's silicone. Super wide mouth. Also, you can take the neck off to really properly clean it. There's also like all the rules of the plastic. Well, it's not plastic, but it's silicone. And it tells you like the patent that you can dishwash it. It's food grade silicone. All these other symbols that I don't all know, but the hottest temperature it can get, the lowest temperature it can get. So it's all on here. It's just super easy to use. You just flip it back in there and you're ready to go. It's also designed for a bunch of different viscosities, so depending on how thick or thin your thing is, you still want to test it when you're home, make sure it doesn't leak, but it's created to do like a whole host of those. So highly recommend Go Tubes. They also make Go Tubs, which I've never used, but if you're looking to have something reusable that you take everywhere, maybe that's something that you'd be interested in. Along the same lines as many things, the Tide to Go pen. Yeah, so the normal size isn't that big, I'll give you that. But I figure when you travel as much as we do, why not get the smaller size? Also, we're not gonna use an entire Tide pen, probably before it goes bad. I don't know how long it lasts, but just get the small one. Anyway, if you're not familiar, I have no idea if they have this outside the US. It is a stain fighting pen. So you take it off and then you rub it on the stain on your clothes, and then you wash it. But super handy. Love it. Passport covers. Okay, so I understand if you don't have a passport cover, a lot of times people have it as decoration, a lot like a phone case. Seriously, life tip, if you're gonna get a phone case, get one that protects your phone. Random rant, but come on, it's cheap insurance, people. Anyway, this is also insurance. So this is the PackSafe passport protector. The words. So on the one side, it has the cover for the passport, and then over here, so what I have is my residency card, because I live in the Netherlands, and I am a resident. I have a resident card, so when I come back in the Netherlands, I have to show that along with my passport, or actually when I come back into the EU if I leave it. So I have that. I have my American driver's license, just in case, and then I have because we're KLM status, I put that in here too, just in case I need the card. And then anything they give us at the airport, then we'll stick in here. So luggage tags or anything like that, we'll have in here. What makes this special is this is an RFID protector as well. So nobody can like scan your passport and get the information, or any cards that are in here that have the chip in them. So a lot of passports now have a chip, as well as just a lot of identity cards or credit cards, and nobody can scan that information from here. And I love that feature. I hope everybody has something like this. Please let me know in the comments if you do. I'm really curious if people do this. This is kind of my just in case bag. So in here I have like mini first aid kit. So a Band-Aid, Band-Aids, Tylenol. These are, what would you call them? So they're pain powders, so they're drinks though. So if you're not feeling well, you can put this in a hot drink and it makes you feel better, because it also has like, I think it has like what Tylenol has in it. Caffeine pills, mainly for conferences. I try to just go and go and go. Allergy pills, I have to have those. I have really bad allergies. Pepto chewable pills, this is for if your stomach isn't feeling very well. I have a mending kit, so a little sewing kit. Earplugs and hair clips as well, and feminine products just in case I need them. So yeah, let me know if you have something like this, or if you just have a first aid kit or what have you. Something that makes me feel a little bit more comfortable, especially if I'm away from home a little longer, is having my own tea bags. I can't hold things today, oh my gosh. Okay, so I have two here, and I usually will take an English breakfast tea as well. This is from the brand Clipper. I really like this one because it's a chai, but it's a green tea, so it's a little more healthy. And then a sleepy time tea if I'm feeling anxious, or if there's jet lag involved or whatever. And then an English breakfast tea I like to have in the morning. So these are just really nice to have and super easy to carry with you. And you can have it in the airport, or you're in your hotel room. Most places have a little boiler of some kind. So this is really nice. And finally, super practical, and you should always have this with you pretty much at all times. Water bottle. So this is a stainless steel water bottle. It's weighted on the bottom, which is really nice. It has a wide-ish mouth. I did have to get a bottle brush because I wasn't really sure how to clean this. These shouldn't really go in the dishwasher, so I do clean it by hand, but pretty much all that goes in here is water. I don't carry tea or anything with me. But yeah, so water bottles, fill it up after security. They might ask you at security if it's empty, so just make sure that it's empty at security, and then fill it up afterwards. And this is your best friend, because flights are very dehydrating, and you want to stay hydrated, but also you just never really know if you're gonna be somewhere and you don't have quick access to a drink. Also, what I don't have with me, but I always carry, on the plane, in my day bag, no matter where I am, I always carry some sort of bars. So whether it's a homemade bar that you wrap up and take with you, whether it's a granola bar, whatever it is, always have a snack, because hunger is real and I'm really bad at it. So Sean will do anything in his power to make sure I have food if I'm feeling hangry. So that's it. Those are my favorite travel items. Please let me know what your favorite travel items are in the comments below. I will link everything in the comments below as well if you want to purchase anything. Well, everything that I know of that I can link to. Some will be affiliate links. All that does is give us a commission, but you pay no extra, and that just supports us and the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye!